Yeah, good evening, friends. This is Arpita here. So, as every day, we have been doing one topic on meditation and energy healing practices. So, today would be the part 9. Okay, friends, we have done Muladhara Chakra, we have done Swadhisthana, and then Manipuraka, and then Anahata. Now, today would be the activation of Vishuddhi Chakra. The minute we hear Vishuddhi Chakra, we know we are talking about the communication, the courage we hold, and the fears that holds us back in expressing our creativity, whatever we are trying to express in this, right? So all these things we are going to talk. Now, what is generally the main issue when we talk about Vishuddhi Chakra? The main issue is always the communication and the expression. How much clear we are. The clearer we are, the clear is the expression. When we are not clear of what we want in life or what we want to take it about, it is the clarity. When the clarity is missing, then there is so much of chaos. We are not able to express. There's some confusion always goes on in life. Okay, clarity is not that where you want to go. This is all the points of where there is no clear. Sometimes what happens is you keep on doing, like a person takes up a job and he goes 9 to 5, 9 to 5, he goes. There's so many times he may not like the job and he may wants to change. There might be better options which come in life, so which helps him, which makes him to take decision of jumping here and there, from here to other point and all these things. But still, due to whatever issues, whatever, because of life survival issues or whatever issues, the person keeps going, in the same point. That is what clarity. When when you think that no, whatever might come, something more brilliant might come into my life, but this is what I need to do. This is what I am. That's a commitment in whatever you are doing. Okay, when there is a commitment, whatever work you have taken and whatever path you have chosen to walk on in your make your journey the way, that commitment itself is out of a clarity. Okay, this keeps coming up. Okay, and now when it is coming to the main issue of Vishuddhi Chakra, it is always talking about the communication and the self-expression. Okay, and now the yoga for this, to purify a particular chakra, we need to we get into so many yoga systems. When we talked about Muladhara Chakra, we talked about the asanas, the physical health. Right, physical health was the main thing. So at the same way, when we're talking about the Vishuddhi Chakra is here in the junction. Okay, this is the location, the inner collarbone and the larynx. Okay, this is the thing. And now for this, the yoga we check into, we can practice is the mantra yoga. See, mantra is tra is liberation in Sanskrit. Okay, when we are saying mantra, you are liberating yourself from your heart. Okay, there's a complete liberation of whatever you are feeling. You are going beyond your feeling, right? When it is to when you are dealing with the Muladhara Chakra, everything is involved. Everything is awakened. Everything we get into, all the physical realities, the survival issues, and everything. Every aspect of physical dimension is taken into consideration. But now when we come to Swadhisthana, it's all the emotions, good, bad, ugly, whatever way, all the emotions have been taken care. And now when it is coming to Manipuraka, all kinds of your fears or, your courage, your, unfoldment of your personality, whatever is coming up, everything is taken care. Okay, all beyond your senses, you've begun to go beyond your senses now. Now in Muladhara, you are there along with your senses, and your Swadhisthana, you are there along with your emotions and feelings. And now once it comes to Manipuraka Chakra, you are going beyond the physical senses now, right? The same way when it is coming to the heart, you are slowly connecting to the integration of the feelings and emotions which are intensified, and what is the purification is happening, what is a pure thought and what is an impure thought, impure feeling and pure feeling, all these things come up. And now when it comes to the Vishuddhi Chakra, now you are going beyond your heart, beyond your even inner senses. You're going into the connection of your feelings, your emotions. You're bringing more clarity in your expression. As long as you're stuck in your feelings or emotions, sometimes clarity may not happen. You may get stuck into all these emotions, and clarity may miss. So when you come completely into the Vishuddhi Chakra, you are going beyond all this feelings. That is what it is called mantra. Man and tra, liberating yourself from your man, that is completely your feelings and your emotions. And now the sensory function, which is more active, the inner sensory function, which is active, is the hearing part. Now you are in a state to hear many things. At this stage, when the Vishuddhi Chakra is being processed, some people tend to have, hearing something is whispered, somebody has told, some mantra chanting from inside. All these things comes up. And basically the associated glands for this is the thyroid glands. Okay, and the body parts is this chakra basically deals with the respiratory system. Okay, when you breathe in and breathe out, all the respiratory system, where the heart chakra dealt with the circulatory system, now this chakra is dealing with the respiratory system, right? And then the jaws. Okay, this part of it, this part completely is being taken care, right? And now the physical dysfunction, when this chakra is not functioning well, healthy, what is that which is going to happen? The sore throat and the neck pain. Many people have the neck pain, they're not able to turn this side or this side. There's so much of pain in the neck which comes. It is because this chakra is not functioning properly. And the thyroid problems, and even asthma. The many people who have the asthma issues. Asthma issues is all about the fear for life. Asthma is always, whenever there is an asthma, that's definitely the person might be psychologically going through the fear of life itself, okay, of survival. Completely, the fear of life and fear of death, all this kinds of things may happen. So that is what asthma is, because this chakra deals with the respiratory system. The asthma is also included. And now the emotional dysfunction. When this chakra is emotionally, when there is a dysfunction in this chakra, the person might, go into too much of perfectionism. The person wants everything in perfect, because somewhere deep inside, the person knows something is not perfect inside me. So I want to see everything perfect. This is perfect, that is perfect, everything. Even, the decoration of the home, the person might see, oh, I want everything to be, neat and clean and perfect as decorated. Too much of perfectionism happens. And inability to express emotions. The person may have an inability, the person may have some difficulty in expressing their own emotions. And this is possible, because throat chakra always deals with the expression. So the person emotionally may not be able to express, it's stuck somewhere. Sometimes a person might feel, something is fixed here, something is blocked, something is trapped, or a glass of peace, or, whatever, they might feel it is locked completely. All these problems come. It is like blocking the creativity. It is a block creativity. Some creativity is coming up and that is being blocked. Okay, these things come up. And now the life lesson for this is the power of choice. Okay, for the life lesson for this chakra is you have to make a choice. What is that you want to do in life, and what is that you want to, which path you would like to walk. See, we all have the free will to choose in our life how we want to be and what we want to be, and how would you want to make your personality all together. Okay, you can always have the choice. So this chakra deals with this. The main life lesson of this is power of choice and the personal expression. where you have, yes, this is my personal expression. You can choose however you want. Okay, and the goal for this is harmony with self and also with others. It is not like, you're just being very happy with your own self, and when person comes, you are being very rude, you're being you're being violent in your communication. The practice of non-violence in communication is to be practiced here. Okay, that is why it is called the harmony with self and also others. And the self-knowledge, knowing about your own self, knowing your emotions, knowing your imbalances, knowing your balances, knowing your darkness, knowing your polarities, knowing your fake personality, knowing yourself in totality, and embracing every aspect of you. This is what the goal for this chakra. And fears, what are the fears? Every person has some or the other fear to deal with, and that fear will make a personality in some way or some manner. Okay, where in our presentation, in our expression. And now the fear in this chakra is stubbornness. Okay, the person is completely stubborn. He's just what they call, it is like, this is how I want to see, this is how I want to see. Okay, this is how it is. It is basically the stubbornness. When you are stubborn in some things, you are rigid in something, it may tend to hurting others or hurting your own self also. So you need to be very very clear in whenever you are expressing something to others. And with money, the person is completely very just totally anxiety. The person is very anxious, what is going to happen, and what is going to be my finances. The day anybody in this world is worrying about finances, that itself means the person is no more alive. He has to be, just the person has to be conscious about his internal death. The person has given up completely. That's the reason the person is worrying about, too anxious, feels hopeless, who feels helpless about finances. Finances are, you need to understand, whenever you think that, I need finances, you always need to understand what is that path I have chosen, and what is the goal of that path, and what is the procedure to reach that path, and I am walking it, come what may. And rest of the things, whatever ingredients are needed to make that recipe, the ingredients nature will anyhow provide. It is trusting the nature, trusting your own self. The person who has no trust on self, okay, will always hold the issues of finances, of money related in life. Okay, the true abundance is your own self, finding your own self. The day you look yourself, however it is fine, but the day you look yourself, that day you are done. You are completely, absolutely, complete within your own self. Okay, you become abundant because you have connected to the life in totality in you. Okay, that is what happens. And now, what is the sutra to be followed? What is that particular mantra, or the sutra which we need to be followed for this chakra? Is the sutra of gratitude. Always have gratitude for the space you live in, and for the time you are there, and for every relationships or every reflection that is coming to you, and all the opportunities, whether they have been harsh or they've been very wonderful. For everything, hold gratitude. Gratitude is like you can say it is like a magic key. It is a magic. That is what you're holding in your hand. What is the magic you're holding in your hand? It is completely the gratitude. The more you feel, the minute you feel gratitude, oh my God, I have this, I'm so happy. That itself says that the minute you are saying, it is like you are saying yes to life. The more you say yes to life, life also will repeat the same thing back. We even see, when you throw something in the ocean, that ocean will not take it away inside, it will again return back. The same way, it's like an echo. When it responds, whatever you are giving out, that what comes you back. Okay, so always, you need to understand that, whenever you are feeling gratitude, it is like you are saying yes to life. So many times you are saying yes to life, life also is repeating the same yes to you. Okay, always say yes. Okay. And then you can make changes, you can make your strategies, you can change your strategies, and without changing the goal. But always say yes, because it is the life, which is when life has given you a person, situation in life to deal with. That means life has responded now for whatever you have asked in the past. Okay, it has responded now. Now you have become conscious about it because it is happening right now. Okay, you may feel, oh, I didn't ask for any trauma or any suffering in my life, then why did this happen in my, why so many suffering is there? I never thought about it. We are, sometimes what happens is we are not conscious about what we have thought, but deep inside somewhere, because of something of some past or some influence, some thought we have taken, sown a seed of one particular thought of something is not good or something is not right or anything, something no, which matches with no thing, and a thing has been grown up as a situation and it has come into a situation. Okay, so always say yes. The minute you say yes, everything turns the other way around. Okay, and now, what is the positive side of this chakra? See, whenever we are saying if the fear is about stubbornness, there's a positive pole also is there. It talks about the determination. The person is determined to have this. Okay, when you are determined, when you think that, oh, today I would like to have that sweet, your entire body is asking for it. Your entire body, completely, every cell in your body is asking for it, and you are wanting it. You are determined completely. In totality, you are determined that you want this. Now you will see the thing is completely come. You see the same thing, what you have asked for, have come in front of you. Okay, there's a statement, we say that when you have decided, when you are determined to have something in your life with all your passion, with all your, in totality, the entire universe comes together in giving you that. This is not just a statement. This is not just a movie dialogue or movie statement or anything. It's the fact. We need to understand that is what the determination is, always the positive thing. Okay, when the person is completely determination and the person is fixed on the purpose. Okay, completely fixed. I want to do this and I'm determined about this. Okay, this is what it is. And now when this chakra is too open, then necessary, then needed, when the chakra is open, the person is over talkative, and the person is I am right kind of an attitude. The person may be very arrogant, may sound very arrogant and may behave some arrogance, and the person is always say I am right, self-righteous. Okay, I'm right, I'm always right. Okay, rest all I'm least interested, but I'm always right. This is what this thinks. When this chakra is blocked completely and not functioning, totally blocked, then the person holds back from his expression. The person is unable to express his pain or his feelings or his anything. Always we need to see in this path, when you find a person who's completely low with, maybe a breakup in a relationship, and just now the person might have broken up with any relationships and with this whatever relationship, and he's just being alone, and the entire family or the person has loved a lot has rejected and abandoned. Always see to it that never hurt the person. Always hold the person with all the love. Okay, because that is the point. The person is completely blocked and the expression is blocked. It isn't choking. The person is in the state of choking. So always hold the person. If possible, try to speak something very compassionate or something very in harmony, which brings life back, which encourages the person life back, or remain silent. If we cannot give joy to a person, better not utter any word which will create more pain to the person. Okay, let us understand that one thing. And this person cannot be reliable because the person is completely blocked and there is inconsistency in his views. Sometimes the person is thinking this, sometimes the person is thinking that. Sometimes it happens with us also in our routine life. Maybe we feel we are very wonderful and very, very fine, but suddenly we feel that, oh my God, I'm thinking this in this way. Sometimes we are feeling this and sometimes we are feeling that. Okay, there are too many things, so the person cannot be is not reliable. We cannot really rely on that person, because the person is already blocked, and the person does not know which way to go. He's already in two thoughts, and he's divided into two. Maybe the physical personality, he's here, but psychologically and mentally or emotionally the person is somewhere else. Okay, so we need to understand that. And now, what is the balanced thing? When the person is completely balanced, it is always understanding the person is the very good communicator. The person is able to communicate with all the softness in the voice and complete clarity about life. These people finds very easy to even meditate, because there's so much of clarity. This clarity in life brings so much of peace in the heart. Okay, and the personality is it's a flowering personality. Okay, they find he is inspired, it's self-inspired. The person is always self-inspired. They're not dependent on somebody else to inspire them. They're inspired all by themselves. And always the motto for this particular chakra is always the motto of the creative expression. Okay, always expressing very perfectly and completely in harmony with everything that happens in the world. Okay, everything it happens, there's so much of harmony. The creative expression does not mean, I don't mean really like, the person is very creative, is very dramatic and very dialogue buzzy and all these things, but the person knows the complete clarity of what to speak and how to speak and when to speak and to whom to speak what. The complete clarity. Okay, so now friends, we have understood this little about this chakra today, this Vishuddhi Chakra, and now let us do the activation part, the practical part. And here, for this chakra, it is always better to do it at the sunset time. This is the perfect time, the 6:30, 6:30 to 7:30. This is the right time for Vishuddhi Chakra and even the Agna Chakra. This is always the right time to do the sadhana. And the thing is here, you can, because this is completely dealt with the purification, you can always have a small candle or a diya lightened up in front of you while you're doing this practice. Okay, you can always sit down in the Siddhasana, like you're sitting straight with this spine straight, and Gyana mudra. Okay, this is the Gyana mudra. Okay, friends, let us all close our eyes completely. Take a deep breath and relax. Be with your breath. You have already lit the candle in front of you. Now, with the light around you, you're breathing in the space of the light. See to it the spine is straight. Now, slowly bend your head. Be as slow as possible. Let the chin touch your collarbone, your inner collarbone, the throat, where the throat chakra is there. Keep the eyes closed. And now begin to breathe. You may find the breath is happening from the throat. Be there for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Now for 7 times, you can chant Vishuddhi Jagratey, Jagratey, Jagratey. 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 And now, when you know the symbol of Trishul, okay, you can just make it with your 3 fingers. You can always, from the lump of the throat, you can just smoothly touch the throat, and you can see the Trishul on your throat chakra right here. You can massage the throat region with the right hand moving, moving up and down. As you do this massaging, you can sense the Trishul completely here in the throat chakra. If the process is done properly, within no time you start feeling the sandal paste, the smell, the fragrance of the sandalwood emitting from your throat. Now, bring both your palms near the candle, where the heat is touched to your palms. And now, once again, just do the massage. Just like the more you are aware, the more the chakra is also aware of your presence. And now, see the 16-petal chakra, 16-petal lotus in the throat chakra rotating. And as it rotates, you can once again chant mentally 3 times. Vishuddhi Utana Utana Utana. Vishuddhi Utana Utana Utana. Vishuddhi Utana Utana Utana. And the Bija mantra, hum. You can always say hum. 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 All the petals rotating the fastest possible, and the Bija mantra hum going on, chanting hum, 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 hum. Do this for 5 to 10 minutes. And now, inhale deeply, hold the breath, focus on Vishuddhi Chakra, and chant 3 times mentally. Vishuddhi Utana Utana Utana. Vishuddhi Utana Utana Utana. Vishuddhi Utana Utana Utana. And exhale. Once again, take a deep breath. Hold the breath. Focus on Vishuddhi Chakra and mentally chant Vishuddhi Utana Utana Utana. Vishuddhi Utana Utana Utana. Vishuddhi Utana Utana Utana. And exhale. Once again, take a deep breath. Hold the breath. Focus on Vishuddhi Chakra. Mentally chant 3 times. Vishuddhi Utana Utana Utana. Vishuddhi Utana Utana Utana. Vishuddhi Utana Utana Utana. And you can slowly exhale. Now you can see a blue light glowing in the region of Vishuddhi. And be there with the light as long as you can. This time is your time. You can be as long as you possible, as long as you can. These chakras, these higher chakras might take you to a trance and to a deeper understanding of your own self. There might be visions, there might be sounds, there might be some smells, the aromas which might come, sometimes jasmine or sometimes any flowers, mudra, or even the sandal paste. Just allow it to happen. And every chakra has to be practiced for at least 7 days. Okay, it takes 7 days of very dedicated and sadhana practice to activate that particular chakra. The person, once the 7 days the activation begins, the person becomes very soft in his speech and completely practice. You can person can live the non-violent communication. Okay, this is what the chakra does, and these are the qualities of the chakra and the main issues of the chakra. All the fears which the person might be holding inside, related to his finances or his relationships or anything, all this, slowly you will see things getting dissolved, because the process is happening there. Every process can be felt in this chakra, whatever in way and methodology, and whatever metaphorically also, whatever way it is possible. Okay, always, the person might collect so much of knowledge from outside when this chakra practice is happening. So always be focused, and this you can practice for complete 7 days. Okay, friends, every chakra, no chakra can be, you can practice at a time, one day, all chakras for 7 days and all are done. It is not possible, because there is so much of inter turmoil might happen, emotional ups and downs may happen. So that's the reason, take all your time. And, these are the Vedic practices. There's not been, brought up in today's time. They've been from our ancient rishis and the scholars which they have been earlier, who have been practicing all this. These are the literature which we have acquired. We are blessed to be in this land of Vedas. So, all this knowledge, practical knowledge, has been, imbibed by this earlier sages, and we are practicing today. So always have the dedication towards your commitment also, and authentic commitment towards your practice, and keep practicing. So see you tomorrow again, sharp 7 o'clock. Thank you, friends. Thank you for being. See you tomorrow. Thank you.